So it's January 18th today. I'm about a week and a half post-op. Yeah, a week and a half post-op. So I am going to show you my progression. And yeah, I've actually been healing pretty fine. I was walking around every single day since my surgery. Walking like an hour downtown in Bangkok just to get to the mall or just like shopping and going to restaurants and stuff like that. So I found my recovery's actually been going very well. As in, it didn't really like debilitate me in any sense at all. Okay, that's not true. It only debilitated me because I actually did feel super uncomfortable. So that kind of made me moody. But other than being like super uncomfortable, there was no pain. It was just discomfort. So that kind of played a role. But other than that, it was fine. It wasn't painful. I was on painkillers, but honestly, I don't think I really needed them that much because when I stopped taking them or when I missed a dose or something, I didn't feel too bad. So yeah, I'm gonna show you my tatas and show you my incision site, and yeah, I think that'll be good to see. In case you didn't know, I ended up getting 350 cc's under the muscle, and I got under the breast incision site. Is that what it's called? Under the breast fold, the breast fold incision site, I guess. So yeah, very common, very common. Yeah, I'll show you what they look like right now. I did gain a little bit of weight in Bangkok, so I'm a little chubbier right now, but whatever, no shame. This is a bra that I actually wore before my surgery, and it still happened to fit, so I'm gonna wear this throughout the rest of my recovery because it's super comfortable, and I have two so I can like recycle whatever. Yeah, so this is what they look like. So I'm a little chubbier, so don't judge, but maybe I can be closer. They're pretty, I think they're fucking massive, but I guess they're not. And this is no padding. Like, this bra has no padding to it. It's just thin. And my other one that I tried on in the before had padding. So yeah, that's what they look like. You can tell. Let's see. You can kind of see that this one has dropped a lot more than this one. So yeah, this one looks like it's kind of down here while this one's still sitting higher up. So that's very common. They're not going to drop evenly. Like, if they do, well, they can, but you know, it's not guaranteed that they will. And yeah, they're fucking massive. Yeah, I'll show you the incision site, and then I'll kind of talk about like what my surgeon did, because I think it's a lot different than what most people get. Oh, what did I do? Ow! 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 Okay. Ow! Okay, so this is my incision on my right side. So not too bad. I clean it every day and then re-wrap it up. Ow! Oh, I'm a baby. Ow! Fuck! Ow! Okay. Okay. Good. Oh, man, why did I tape so much? Okay. And that's the left incision site. That's just leftover tape everywhere, so not too bad. And yeah, you can see it's like still bruised. I can still tell it's like actually swollen still a lot on the sides. I don't know what that is. So both the sides, like for the longest time after my surgery, it hurt. Like under my armpits hurt, and like this area hurt to even like put my arms straight down. So it's still a bit swollen, but not as much as before. And then before there was like bruising all over here, which has gone down a lot. So I want to talk about like what my surgeon did with my breasts that I don't think is I don't think is more common.
and the complication that I thought I might have, but I realized I don't think I'm gonna have. So how much can I show you? Okay, looking here. So do you see this line? That is where my original breast fold was sitting. So before before the implants were put in, my breast fold ended here. So you can see, like, he actually put the incision and lowered my breast fold, which I was not aware that this would happen. My surgeon literally did not tell me shit before my surgery. Like, he kind of explained what was going to go on, but not a lot. Not as much detail as my other surgeons had, which, like, I was totally fine with because I had previous consultations with 2 separate doctors in Toronto. So I knew what was going to go on, but I didn't know that this is what was going to go on. I had no idea, honestly. But I'm cool with it now. So yeah, he lowered my my crease and put the implants like lower so that they're not like super fucking high up. That would have been insane. And also because my breasts before, they didn't have a lot of space. Like I don't know, how much can I show? But my the bottom of my areola and the breast fold didn't have a lot of space. So had he just put the implants like up here, it all would have been like above my nipple. The whole fucking implant would have been above my nipple. Whereas he lowered it, so now like the implant sits here and my nipple's like in the middle instead of like, you know? So I'm super happy he did that. That's perfect. So it's been a couple days since I made that last video. I ran out of memory, but I'll continue from where I left off. So back to the boobies. We were talking about, I forget, but anyway, yeah, you can tell that one has dropped a lot more than the other because obviously one is a lot lower than the other. I'm hoping like you can kind of see like this. I don't know if you can actually see, but I can physically feel it. Like this one is a lot higher than this one. So I'm hoping that when this one continues to drop, they will evenly be like leveled out, you know? Anyway, so because he didn't put, like this was my original fold, because he lowered my fold and did not, he lowered my fold basically, there is a common problem that can occur with that, which is called the double bubble, which is when your breast fold your original breast fold doesn't fully dissolve, I guess. So you can kind of see like this was my previous breast fold and above, whereas this is the one that he kind of created, and you get this like kind of double bubble effect. And I don't know if you can kind of see it from the front. You can if I kind of like make it look weird. Like you can kind of see there's a double bubble. This one not really. But I don't know. I'm thinking that will even out. It's only been like a week post-op, so I'm feeling like that is going to just even out as time progresses. They say it should take like 6 months for your breasts to actually take the shape that they're going to and look like they will. So I'm thinking that come 6 months time, it will even out hopefully. So that is kind of the update. What else? They're a little numb still. So both of them, this nipple is numb, this nipple is numb. I'm getting more sensation back as the days go on, but they're still fairly numb. I can literally pinch them and I wouldn't feel it. And yeah, they're dropping and looking different every day. The incision sites I think are cleaning up nicely. Like I said, one has dropped further than the other, but that's not a problem. And I do notice the only thing that still kind of hurts to this day is getting out of bed or like getting up, moving positions, like very different position changes like that. So still to this day, it
really hurts when I get out of bed in the morning and my implants like move a lot. And also still like if I go to work and I use my arms a lot, I work in the kitchen. In a kitchen, if I use my arms a lot, I've noticed that my my breast muscle tenses up a lot and like squeezes my breast and kind of makes them really stiff. So if I use my arms a lot, and this happened on the first few days when I, or the first, yeah, 5 days or so when I would even like get up and start walking, just the movement alone of my breast tissue would make my muscles like tense up and completely like just stiffen my entire breast tissue. So that was kind of uncomfortable but not painful. And I still get that uncomfortableness. And then what else? I'm still not allowed to go to the gym. I have to wait like 2 weeks more until I can go to the gym, which I'm pretty antsy about. I literally went to the gym every single day before I got my, well, before I went on vacation, before my augmentation. I was in the gym 7 days a week, like every day for, I don't know, months on end. So I'm pretty antsy to get back into the gym. And also this year I'm starting a prep for a competition. So you saw how chubby I was. I'm pretty excited to get back in the gym so I can kind of get some stuff moving there. Other than that, like I'm happy with them so far. They're still swollen a little bit, bruised, and it's still a little uncomfortable like going places and knowing that I can't really like have full range of motion. But it's not that bad. So yeah, so far I'm happy with them. I'm gonna make a whole separate video about getting my surgery in Bangkok, and if I would recommend it or not. So look out for that. That'll be like a whole separate video. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I will get to them in my next video where I talk about getting surgery in Bangkok and my experiences with it and whether I would recommend it to some people and whether I would not. And yeah, look out for that.